what shall I say? Save me from this. But for this purpose, I have come to this hour. And I, when I am lifted up from the earth, John adds, he said what kind of death he was going to die. In other words, Jesus is about to be lifted up on the cross, and this is why he came, and this is how he will be glorified, and this is therefore the hour. It wasn't yet at Cana, but it will be. And Cana is a sign pointing us to the cross, where Jesus will provide all the purification the world will ever need in superabundance through his holy blood. Friends, you need the purification that only Jesus can provide. Daily, and we can our own. The Pharisees tried to do that, and it didn't work. Tried to do that, and it didn't work. The only cleansing that does work is the purification blood. God's Son cleansed from all unrighteousness. And with this cleaning, this purification that only Jesus can provide, what is the result? The answer is life and joy and celebration. And think about it. Where do life and joy and celebration all come together most beautifully in the human experience? At a wedding. Here are two lives joined into one. Here is the promise of more life to follow, with the prospect of children to emerge from this union. And a wedding is about the most joyous kind of celebration we have in our experience. It's a great party. There is wine to gladden the heart. And in biblical weddings, the and celebration goes on for days. It's no wonder that Jesus so often in his teaching compares the kingdom of heaven to a wedding feast, a wedding banquet. And so it is that Jesus chooses to do this miracle of turning water into wine at a wedding. It's a sign. It's a perfect setting for demonstrating the life and joy that Jesus is bringing through his death and resurrection. Notice John mentions, on the third day there was a wedding at Cana. There will be another third day when Jesus will rise, and John will report that, where Jesus will rise from the dead, and the celebrating will begin. The celebrating continues to this day, and it will never end. Not stop it. Life is the outcome, the life that Jesus bestows on us in superabundance. So come to the party. You are invited. It's the wedding feast of the Lamb in his kingdom, which will have no end. Not just for a week, but for eternity. This party will go on. Jesus saves the best wine for last. He gives it free of charge, and more than we can measure. Amen. And may that peace that surpasses all understanding in mind. Amen.
In our prayers, we'll include the prayers that are printed in your bulletin. We also want to add a prayer for the mother of Giselle Tabor's friend, Tammy. She's in the ICU with various health problems. Also, Deb Bozzoni's friend, Mary